Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 18th of February to the 24th of February. And this is for you coming from Gemini. So let's start with the 18th Sunday, where very aggressive planets are there. Well, they want to make you aggressive, they want to make you pushy, they want to make you over-determined in what you want to get. And that will be like a bull in a china shop. And you're going to wreck things and step on toes just because you want what you want. That's not the way to go. Why don't you try taking the soft approach, using words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft, and you'll be more receptive to what others say and do, and others will find you receptive as well. And you'll be able to tame these planets, because always tell yourself that you control your horoscope, not your horoscope controls you. Horoscope is a plan, is based on your date of birth and time of birth, and a plan has to be made, otherwise you will be aimless in the world. And so I'm reading to you this plan and making you aware so that you can put control over it, okay? Evening nightfall turns very nicely for you. Unexpected good meetings, sudden meeting of people who you find attractive and they find you attractive, so romance can be in the air. You can make very good contacts to help you in your job or in business as well. So take the soft approach in the evening, because this aggressive planet would like to be with you in the evening as well. Yes. And so take a soft approach and you will have plenty of possibilities of getting an advantage in all areas of your life in the evening nightfall period. The 19th Monday, now the morning afternoon is not good for you at all. It shows that your ego is on top of the world, you are egocentric. You expect everything to be the light shining on you, and what you say must be heard and must be done. That's wrong, because this planet is wrong for you, and he wants to make you do all this to get you into trouble, to make you lose support, to make you a person others don't want to be with. So why don't you try the opposite by being receptive to whatever people say, supportive as well, and that way you'll be able to be part of the team. That's what you need. Otherwise, it's a place of work on Monday, and you may be isolated because nobody wants to come close to you, and your deadlines are all going to be in trouble. And if you are in business, you definitely cannot afford to behave in the arrogant way. Others will find that your temperament comes in the way of business. And how can they give you a job to do in business? How can they be part of you in business? Nobody wants that. So again, if you're in business, do the opposite, be receptive, listen more you talk. Evening nightfall period, one of your best planets is there. This best planet is also trying to get you under control in the morning afternoon period. So not all is lost. And this wonderful planet brings your communication and your marketing sense to be excellent. Now, so I understand now, morning, afternoon, you are in the limelight because people want to hear you talk and want to hear what your plans are. So there you go. Go ahead and do all that without arrogance. Try, it can work. So evening, nightfall, this communication planet, this lucky planet that you have will produce many opportunities. For example, in the morning, you may ring somebody or send an email or make contact with somebody you want to interested for a romance. You may get rebuffed. But evening, nightfall, if you try it, you will not be rebuffed, you'll be accepted. So, important things, try to do that after about 6 p.m. when these positive planets take control. And then you will get good news. Be out, because I see business planets as well there, and you can make very good business contacts. The 20th Tuesday, all right, nothing wrong with the day. Only that the morning, afternoon, too much water. Too much water means too much emotionalism. And when there's emotionalism in your working day or in a business day, that's not good, because you'll be carried away by emotional attitude and emotional action. What you want is logic and facts and figures to guide you. So remind yourself again and again at place of work or in business, facts and figures please, and logic. And that way you will lessen the water, you'll be able to move faster, and you'll be able to reach your destination in a better way. Evening nightfall, excellent. You are lucky that this evening nightfall planet also will be there during the daytime, but not very active. Gives you opportunities, but then you don't act because you are just being influenced by emotional planets. So stick to your guns, get your deadlines going, concentrate on your work. Evening nightfall, very rewarding. And whatever you say, whatever you do is perfectly acceptable to everybody. And if you're looking for romance, it's the evening nightfall. Even if it's late, make that phone call or send that message and you will get good news. It's a very enjoyable evening nightfall I can see, where you are going to meet people or you're already with people that you're very happy with. The 21st Wednesday, that's a terrible day. I have to say it. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. I want to prepare you that when things can go wrong there, oh boy, do they go wrong for you on this 21st Wednesday. Morning, afternoon, news that comes, not good. And even before you leave home, there can be trouble. And as you drive to work, there can be trouble. And at work, there will be trouble waiting. Or if you're in business, then there will be problems as well. Be ready. What I'm preparing you is to be ready. And when you are ready, you will be able to sidestep these problems and not create more problems. Problems get created worse because one is not prepared for them. So I'm preparing you to give you this bad news. People say I'm very negative, but I have to be, otherwise it won't enter into you. And so tell yourself, morning, afternoon, the worst kind of news can happen. The worst kind of mistakes can take place. What you say, what you do, so be extra careful. In business, in job, in your personal family and marriage areas, in your romance area. Try to be polite, try not to be stubborn, try not to be dominating. Evening nightfall doesn't get improved at all, because evening nightfall planets are very deceptive and they can bring accidents which can be verbal, emotional or physical. And they can bring you into company that drink too much or other bad habits. And they can make you attracted to something secretive which you will regret later. So you see, that's a terrible downplay in the morning, afternoon, evening periods. You have to go to work, you have to do business, but if you don't have to socialize, don't. Just go back to the safety of your own home and be just cautious there as well. Okay? I'm making you aware so that when you are aware, your exposure to risk drops. And that's the way that when you're careful, you get away from being difficult or being in trouble. The 22nd Thursday, so you see how a day changes. This is a wonderful 24 hours and you start brilliantly in the morning, afternoon on this 22nd Thursday. So much of good things that you can do. Your mind is so agile, your actions are so good. What you say and do, people want to hear. You get the advantage from support, whether at place of work or in business, even from the people you love with. Go out for lunch, go and introduce yourself to the business sector. Many advantages are waiting. These are very short-term planets, that's why they are very fast. And when they are very fast, they bring opportunities very fast. You got to be on your toes. And you got to answer emails, you got to answer phone calls, and you got to make them as well when you want something, and it'll be just falling into your lap. Evening nightfall just as good, but these planets are slow this time. Of course, your fast planets will be there, but not very active. And so evening nightfall, the slow planets are long-term. So they help you build up things on a long-term nature. And that's not very pleasing for you because you've got used to the excitement of the fast early day. But take it easy, be patient, let things develop. And you will have a wonderful evening and nightfall period, making a lot of good contacts in all areas of your life. The 23rd Friday, what a wonderful morning, afternoon period. One of your best planets is there taking charge. It puts you in the limelight this time for a good reason. And it makes your communication assets, your marketing sense assets, all to be on display. And you get very good news, whether in place of work or in business. If you're chasing for the romance, try your luck in the morning and early afternoon period. You're going to get some very good news as well. Evening nightfall, there's a planet, your good planets are also there, don't worry, but there's a planet very aggressive. So it can make you over-determined, that's the problem. And it's not a negative planet that's bad, but it makes you over-determined, so you're like a bull in a china shop, wanting something at all costs. You're not bothered whose toes you step on. And so try to take the soft approach and slow down in what you want. Don't be too eager. Play the game. And you will see that you will get what you want in the evening nightfall session without harassing other people, without showing that you're clamoring to get the person you want or whatever things you want. Slow down, take the soft approach, and you will let your good planets in the evening nightfall to have their say and give you the advantage. The 24th Saturday, a very good morning afternoon period. You are in charge and you are very happy. If it's a holiday, you are enjoying yourself morning afternoon periods. If you are at work, it's also very good. You are doing things perfectly and you are able to get an advantage and a notice of the people you work with or the people you do business with. And go out for lunch, I would say, and you will get the benefit in whatever you want. If it's business, go out for lunch with business people. If it's a romance or it's a marriage that you want to make happy, go out with them as well. Evening, nightfall, a very arrogant planet moves in, not good for you at all. And this planet can be a spoiler by just making you behave in an arrogant way, that's all. And so, don't want to take charge. Never mind if others don't agree with your plans. Never mind, just follow suit with anybody. Tell yourself in your heart, I'm just going to follow suit and enjoy myself and let others do the planning. And you can even meet very important people evening nightfall session. So don't spoil it by showing a tantrum or by being very fussy about things. Okay? Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And in this 90 minutes, I'm going to use your date of birth and look at your palms and have your time of birth. And I will also face read you while we Skype. And I can even use Kabbalistic tarot cards if you need be. And all that's going to cost you USD 50 to know your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message. By all means, send me an email and let's get down to getting your detailed 7 or 8 years for you in this 90 minutes with me. Until then, thank you and good luck.